Let me stop. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Talk with V. I'm V, of course. Actually, it's not even Talk with V. Stories of V. Hi, everyone. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Stories of V. I'm V, of course. Let's get into it. Please don't mind my fingers. I've been taking these nails off. I've been starting practicing on my own because I do want to be my own self nail tech. But as of right now, I've been going to places and this shit, excuse my language, but this shit ain't it. Getting back into it. So this chapter of my life, also known as a stage, is being brought up basically by my great-grandmother instead of my actual mom. Not knowing too much about my actual parents. You know, I got my mom, but she was like in and out my life, and so I've been actually raised by my guardian angel, which is my great-grandmother, and a little bit of her daughter, which is my grandmother, and a little bit of my sister as well. So let me break it down to you guys. And I was born, my mom, she was still like, my mom was basically a crackhead. Wouldn't say crackhead because that's not the right term for it, but dope fiend is the nicer way to put it. But yes, so she was, drugs was more important to her basically. And when she had me, I still had drugs in my system because of her. So I was taking medications like at the age of 7. Yeah, 7 years old, I was taking a whole bunch of medications that I was confused about. Didn't even want to take the medications because of how nasty they tasted. Getting older, I started seeing like my sister take care of me more than my grandma. And at the time, I didn't find no issue with it because, you know, it's my sister, and I've always wanted to be close to my sister, and like to the part where we're best of friends. Unfortunately, I did not get that friendship level, so it's okay. But yeah, so my sister would basically like be the one to get me dressed for school and do my hair. My grandma would, you know, basically overlook to make sure I look straight. Um, Sometimes my great grandma would do my hair. You know, if she was in the mood, she'll hot comb it. God, I hated the hot comb. She'll hot comb it. You know, after hot combing, making sure it's straight, whatever. All right, moving on. My great grandmother and my relationship is like, it's rocky as of right now. In the beginning, we were like two peas in a pot, literally like this. But over time, you know, when you get tired of a person keep throwing negative comments at you and just trying to belittle you at that and compare you as well, over time you'll get tired of it and you just don't want to be around that person no more. So unfortunately, that's what happened with me and my great grandmother. She would always compare me to my sister. Oh, I want you to be like your sister. Your sister this. Your sister got good grades. She's a high honor roll. Mind you, I'm not like my sister. I'm a whole different person. But she never seemed to understand or comply with that. If I would get bad grades or I would get in trouble, she'd be like, oh, you just gonna be just like your mom, running the streets, getting pregnant early, this, that, and the third. And it's crazy because growing up and being a female at that, I don't think my sister got the same kind of torment that I got. I feel like I got it a little bit worse, for the fact that I was more closer to her than my sister, which isn't fair at all, because at that age, all I wanted was my great grandmother be more supportive of anything I did, whether it was like sports related or school related. So that made me resent her a lot. My grandmother, me and her, our bond is wishy-washy. One minute we'll be good, and then the next minute she'll end up coming at me wrong, coming at me sideways, trying to talk crazy to me, and it's just like, For what? What have I done so bad towards you for you to attack me like this? Which I couldn't understand. I feel like it's been toxic since day one. Could not understand as to why. Maybe probably because I look like my mom a little bit. I don't think so, but some other people think so. But the fact that I was mentally abused by her as well as a little bit of physically is like, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, especially during her times where she was drinking a little bit too much, being an alcoholic. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Really wouldn't wish that on no fucking body. Excuse my language, but when I get too emotional in my feelings, I tend to cuss because that's the only way I can express things. And it's sad because that's not how I want to express myself. I want to be able to express myself without cussing, without having to say, oh, fuck this, fuck that, and whatnot, you know? So, our relationship as of right now, you know, I don't talk to her like that. I really don't. Like, I'll bring her mail, and if I have to get through to get to my house, I'll like knock on her door, have a small conversation, ask her how she's been, whatnot, this, that, and the third. But yeah, I'll have that small conversation with her, and then I'll go down to my place, which is the second floor. So that's me and her relationship. Me and my sister's relationship, I wish it could have been more better. I always wanted to be around my sister. Like, the fact that my sister took really good care of me when I was younger and, like, made sure I was dressed appropriately for school and everything, like, it just, my sister has this energy where it's so welcoming and it's so pure. Like, I like it. I like being around my sister, but unfortunately, I don't know. I guess since me and my sister are really, really, really two different people, she's more of like church person, God this, God that. Don't get me wrong, I'm towards God too, but I'm more of like rebel. It's my way or the highway, stuff like that. But I've been learning. I've been learning over time, so it's no more of my way or the highway. I actually take consideration into people's opinions and thoughts as well. So there's improvement for me right there, and I'm proud of myself. What else am I missing? My mom, the main person, my mother. Trying to get to know my mom is still to this day the worst because you can't really get nothing out of her. Like, from my teenage years to asking her about my dad, like, what's my dad like? Is he tall? Like, what were you guys' relationship like? It's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth out my mom, and it's sad. My mom barely knows a little bit about my dad. I don't even know how they met, to be honest. And all she could give me is the guy's name and where he works at, and it's like, I need more than that because that's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my mother at this point. Like, as of right now, she's getting old. She's starting to realize she's getting old. She's like, her back's been hurting her, but I'm like, what back? Only thing back there is your junk in the trunk. That's where I got my booty from. But yeah, so I know she had surgery in her leg. Not her leg, her calf. But I don't know. Like, I still don't know much about my mom to this day. And I want to try and be closer to her, but it's like, I can't. If I try, she's just going to push me away. And I've already tried before at the age of 12, at the age of 13, at the age of 15, at the age of 16, and even at the age of 17. When you try so much towards a person to try to get, not even get, to try to pull bits and pieces of information out of them, it's really fucking hard. It's really hard. Like, That's why I don't have a bond with my mom as of right now. I really don't. I see her, I say hi to her. That's about it. She asks me about her grandkids. Barely asks me about the grandkids, actually. And it's fucking sad. Like, you have a whole bunch of grandkids, and instead of you taking the initiative to go get help, because we've talked to her, me and my siblings talked to her plenty of times about go seeking help. As many times as we tell her to go get help, she refuses. And then she goes back to being MIA until next time, which would be a random day. Yeah, I didn't have a great childhood life, honestly. Really didn't. I would thank my great grandma for that, you know. But I'm gonna be talking about that into my next chapter phase of my life. But yeah. I'm sorry guys. I just want y'all to get an inside scoop of my freaking life. Like, it's not perfect. It's boring as hell sometimes. And I try to make my life more interesting, but it's like I go in wrong directions and it ends up being like, and why did you do that? So yeah. But therefore guys, be sure to hit like, subscribe to my channel once again. Please, please, please be sure to spread the word. Feel me? Because more intriguing stuff is coming on throughout these chapters. So please, yes, subscribe to my channel, like it, pass along the word. Follow my social media sites as well. I will be putting them down in the drop box, all of them, once again. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, write it down in the comment box as well. I will read each and every one of you comments. I will gladly respond to each and every one of you guys. What else am I missing? Sorry, it's like a little bit hot. I don't think I'm missing anything. Once again, I will write down my social media sites. Down the line, I will be putting my phone number down in the description box as well. Oh God, it's so hot, I can't even think. But yeah, like, subscribe to my channel, spread along the word, follow all my social media sites, and I will be talking to you guys again soon. All right, guys. Bye.